Hello, everybody, and welcome to the Coach for Cashflow and Legacy 222 webinar. My name is Ruben Lancha. I'm one of the co-founders at Legacy 222, and we are so excited, to be introducing this program, this strategic alliance, Coach for Cashflow and Legacy 222 together. What you're about to see here is an absolutely amazing platform that is enabling thousands and thousands of Canadian homeowners to not only become mortgage-free, but debt-free a lot sooner. And, the best part of this program is that you cannot buy the service. One only needs to qualify. So when you really think about that, it's a no-brainer. So without further ado, I want to introduce part of our corporate team at Legacy 222. This individual's name is Helen Ma. We've been working together for a few years now, and, she's actually the person that brought this to the table for us, and it's we thank her for it all the time, but I'm going to let her take this over and give us a little more insight. So without further ado, Helen Ma.
Thank you, Ruben, for your kind introduction. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm very excited that this day has finally arrived. As Ruben mentioned, that this program we're about to present will help many, many families save a lot of money. And over this past year, I have the privilege of working with Ryan Mitchell, the president of Coach for Cashflow. And along with Ryan and his partner, Roger, the rest of the corporate team here at Legacy, we spent countless hours putting this together so that we can offer this amazing program to the members of the Legacy 222 community. Before I pass the virtual podium to Ryan, I just want to share a little bit about his background. Ryan has served in the Canadian Forces as an Army combat commander. He's done 2 tours of duty, and after that, he's been the top financial advisor in 3 top financial institutions in Canada. He's been at the Chairman's Roundtable multiple times. He's managed over $150 million for over 1,000 unique families. He's done 33 humanitarian missions. He's built homes, schools, churches, and he's an author, coach, and speaker. He's been on the stage with Tony Robbins, Bob Proctor, and he's been personally mentored by the Rich Dad, Poor Dad, Robert Kiyosaki. And he's also a proud father and a husband. Now, I just want to encourage every one of you who are watching this to pay extremely close attention to what Ryan will be sharing with us today, because what he's about to present is completely revolutionary and has the potential to be life-changing for you and your loved ones. Now, he's got a lot of information, and he will speak fast. But the best part about this is that this is a recorded webinar, so you can pause, rewind, and replay. So without further ado, welcome to the call, and please take it away, Ryan.
Thank you so very much, and thank you, Ruben. I really appreciate the introduction. So why don't we dive right in? As I do speak fast, so great pause, rewind, replay, it's all good. So here's a great quote, it's called "Knowledge is Power" by Francis Bacon. Now, one of the great things I like about this quote is it's kind of dated. It's still true. But however, one of the main things about this is it's applied knowledge that's power. Now, as you saw before, I was on the stage with Mr. Tony Robbins when he was here in Toronto, and I've toured with him and Mr. Kiyosaki. And one of the great things we've noticed is what Tony Robbins is saying is we've moved out of the information age, and we're now in the wisdom age. So it's getting all that knowledge and applying it. And that's what we're able to do here at CoachForCashflow.com through Legacy 222. Now, I don't know about you, but most Canadians are dealing with mounting debt. Just open up any newspaper, any sort of magazine or article, you'll see every dollar that's not going towards debt is lost. And it's cash that you could be using to pay off other bills, do investments, your kids' retirement, your kids' education, your own retirement, your lifestyle. So what we're doing is showing more cash for you, no new money, using the same money you're paying your debts with to whatever you want for your retirement, for you to be debt-free, for your lifestyle, for your kids, for your grandkids' education, or just for you. You deserve it. So what are you going to learn on this webinar? You're going to learn how to increase your assets, your wealth, your cash flow, all at the same time through Legacy 222. Now, this solution is for Canadian homeowners that want to get out of debt years sooner using the same money they're using right now. No pain and no sacrifice. So what we want you to do is take the challenge to be mortgage and debt-free years sooner. Now, sometimes an opportunity is tough to see. Some people see it and some people won't, and that's okay. But here's the key thought. You may have some questions about something new, but what we want you to do on this call and webinar is for you to question what you're already doing. What are you doing right now? Are you looking at this for yourself, or maybe how it can help others? There's a great referral opportunity in this as well for an introduction, but we want you to challenge yourself today. Now, again, this solution is for homeowners that want to get out of debt years sooner by using the same money they're using right now. No pain, no sacrifice. Now, how do you assess all the different offerings that are out there, and how do you sort through it and assess everything that's actually behind it? We know it can be daunting. That's why you've got a whole team at Legacy 222 that has done extensive due diligence on us. But that's okay. Even though they've done that, we want you to see this and see what we can do for you. Now, here's a great quote from one of my mentors, Warren Buffett. Risk comes from not knowing what you're doing. So what are you doing right now? What are you doing with your cash flow? What are you doing with your personal, family expenses and debt and short-term debt? So this is for homeowners. This is for the average Jane, average Joe. You can't buy this service, as Ruben stated. You can only qualify. If approved, the fee for service is paid by the interest savings from your debt restructuring. If you're not approved, there's zero cost for our time to do this full snapshot and analysis for you. Why? We love educating people on what they're doing with their cash flow. What do? We make it easy, comfortable, and affordable. No money in your pocket. And we make it simple for you and others. CoachForCashFlow.com is empowering people through passive cash flow. It is the homeowner's secret weapon to being debt and mortgage-free years sooner. So, what we do, we get you to fill in a simple form. Whoever referred you to this call, or you can click on the link that's actually in the email or how you did the invite, can bring you right to a panel, and it provides you an analysis on the cash flow plan. It's built totally around what you're currently paying your creditors. No new money, no pain, no sacrifice. Now, people always ask us, why are you doing this? Well, our values are our mission, and that's why we linked and connected so quick with the whole executive team at Legacy 222. We live them each and every day. This is our crusade to get Canadians out of debt and be financially free. And you've taken a great step by actually being on this call and working with Legacy 222. So we're going to do all the heavy lifting for you. It's a concierge service. This is true full service. Now, here are some interesting people, and some of them are characters. I get it. You've got Mr. Wonderful, Mr. Tony Robbins, I've speak with and toured with, Mr. Buffett, who's one of my mentors, and Mr. Kiyosaki, Robert Kiyosaki, Rich Dad, Poor Dad. I've been personally mentored by and spent numerous times down in Phoenix, Arizona with him. Now, each one of these guys is an expert in their own field. Now, would you want to learn how to golf from one of these guys? Maybe play hockey? No. But to speak or motivate people like Tony Robbins? Yes. Whether you like Mr. Wonderful, Kevin O'Leary, or not, if he had a business opportunity with you, would you do it? Oh, yeah. The Oracle from Omaha, would you want to go, do weightlifting exercise with Mr. Buffett? Not necessarily. Each of them has their own piece of what they can do. So who are your mentors? Who are your guides? Who are you getting your advice from? So what do? This is a positive message at the right time. This approach is sought out by many licensed professionals in Canada, and it's enthusiastically endorsed. Helping clients reduce debt is a big topic, and Legacy 222 has put this on the forefront. Have you? Debt is often overlooked, and it can have a major impact on a client's financial life. Adding this level of service will move you way ahead of the pack, and debt reduction is a good investment. So, what do? We make your home and short-term debt work for you. Why do we include all short forms and all types of debts? When you really think about it, short-term debts are anything that can be paid off in a few years. But are they? So this can be a car loan or credit cards, electronics. Remember those things that you have and you thought you'd pay off right away? That is deemed as a short-term debt. Now, long-term debts are paid off over a long period of time. But are they ever really paid off? A mortgage or a line of credit, do you move? How many people actually stay in their house and pay it from start to finish? So, why do we include all forms of debts? When you really think about it, debts are debts no matter what. But it's truly the short-term debts that really are killing your cash flow. So what do? We include all debts in the analysis so you can see the overall effect of being in debt and what it can really cost you. Then we provide a customized, more effective approach to eliminate it. And it's called a snapshot. So here's a snapshot of one of our clients of what we're going to do. Now, this is a typical Canadian, a first and second mortgage. First mortgage, $995. Second mortgage or line of credit, $727. The total monthly amount for their long-term debt is $1,723.88. Like most Canadians, they've got a car loan, they've got a Visa balance, paying $114, MasterCard, retail. So their total short-term debt is $911 per month. Now go down to the red part. The total monthly payment old, because that's an old payment, we'll show you why after, right on the next slide, is $2,634.88. The time for it to be debt, like most Canadians, is over 25 years. So we took a snapshot of 24.6 years. Now what happens? There's group support with a coach like this, a simple webinar, right with your Legacy 222 team. And then here's a snapshot we provide for your clients. Now, as you can see, that quick snapshot of those quick questions takes you 5 or 10 minutes, and then we provide this for you, one of your loved ones, or one of your clients. There's the old schedule. If you notice, that was $2,605. Total years for freedom on the far right side, 24.6 years. But if you go on the far left, my schedule in red, we're able to free up over $1,000 for this client. We're able to drop their monthly payments to $1,633. Their years to freedom, 14.4 years. We've saved them 10.2 years. What an amazing difference with no new money. Now here's my favorite part. You can see it's underlined there, lost wealth by getting into the old schedule. This is the total lost money this client will lose, $322,517. And this is a zero rate of return. This is not doing any sort of crazy investments or anything else like that. This is assuming a zero rate of return. Now, if you look at this is the same money that's going towards mortgage, car loans, Visa, MasterCard, Home Depot. We're freeing up $322,000, an extra $1,000 a month, and taking off 10.2 years before they're debt-free. That is what we do. And how do we do it? Well, how do the rich get richer? They use other people's money, OPM. We use good debt, we reduce bad debt, and we increase cash flow. Now, out of 100 Canadians at the age of 65 at the beginning of the millennium, 36 of them will be dead. 54 will be dead broke. 5 will still be working. 4 will be financially secure, and 1 will be wealthy. Now, I've been very well off, and I've been dead broke, and I've been well off. And one of the main things, I'd probably be dead than be dead broke. I don't know about you. But let's talk about this wealthy part. The wealthy, Gallup did a poll where basically it's around $10 million with no debt, because that would generate over $300,000 per year. That's out of a lot of people's reach. And maybe it's not for you. If that's your goal, then great. We'll help you, and I'm sure the Legacy 222 team will help you achieve that and surpass that if you want. But I want to talk about something of the 4. The 4 will be financially secure, and that's what we can do. And we'll show you how. We can do it by increasing your cash flow. That's right. We can increase your cash flow, because that's what really matters, is cash flow. If you really want to make the top 5%, don't spend a nickel more than you are right now. Have your debts paid off, cash for you, and retirement for you. Retire richer, younger, and in control. Fund your retirement right now. Who needs to control your money? The best person to look after your money is you. But you need a plan, you need an approach, and you need a coach and a mentor. Who are your coaches? Who are your mentors? Well, in cash, that's where we come in with Legacy 222 with thecoachforcashflow.com. Let's talk a bit about mortgages. Now, most people, they have an open or closed mortgage. How about fixed or variable? Long-term or short-term? These are interesting questions because it's the terms and conditions that really matter about what's going on with your mortgage. And do you even know? Now, how does the bank tell you what you do and how to reduce your mortgage? As you can see, it's normally an accelerated payment or a weekly payment or a double or extra payment. And you can see there are great, beautiful money trees starting to float away with some leaves. But here's what's interesting. How many missed payments before the bank puts a for sale sign on your house? If you guess 3, or if you know it's 3, you're right. But if you're doing a weekly payment, how many weeks is that? 3 weeks. Bi-weekly? 6 weeks. Monthly? 12 weeks. That's right. So say something happens and someone passes away in a distant country or you get sick. Would you want 3 weeks, 6 weeks, or 12 weeks to get your orders in affair before a for sale sign goes in your house? This is just one of the many things we always coach and ensure we do ongoing training with our members and with your members through Legacy 222. So your Coach for Cash Flow is a service process made up of solid professionals working on your behalf to make debt elimination and wealth building a reality for you. The program and data processing, facilitation, and support is fully complimentary and taken care of from you start and to finish. The funding process, appraisals to mortgage specialists, including all major banks. We've got the top legal processing and financiers and lawyers from coast to coast. Now, debt elimination. It's all about which schedule will you follow. Debt elimination is about the payment efficiency and having a schedule that works for you. Now, if you notice, remember, we had in black the old schedule and in red my schedule. If you follow your old schedule, you'll pay all of their interest. That's the mortgage, car loans, and Visa. Do you remember that number for that client? $322,517. What's your number? How much money can we save you? If you follow my schedule, which I hope will eventually be your schedule, with your numbers, what will work for you? Do you want to supplement your emergency fund, build wealth, eliminate debt, and become mortgage-free years sooner? Well, you can do that, or don't laugh about this. This is how my father did it, my grandfather, and I think Ruben and his family are still doing this, right? And a lot of people. That's okay. But one of the main things we want to do is to show you what you can do with increased cash flow or a tax refund. Now, folks, it's unfortunately not going to be a hot tub. It's not going to be It's not going to be a vacation. It's not going to be that sports car. But don't worry. We, your coaches, and Legacy 22 will show you how to get the hot tub, how to get the vacation, and how to get that sports car and more and make it tax deductible. Now, what do? We attack your credit cards. We attack that lease, and yes, we even attack your mortgage. There's something that's interesting which a lot of people don't know. Say you've got a $300,000 mortgage. Say it's 5 years and it's 3% over 25 years. That normally means the amortization or how long it will take you to pay off your house is over 25 years. How much is your first payment in your first year? How much of that $1,600 is interest? So again, at $1,600, how much of that is interest? Now, some people may say 50, 60, 70. Most people know it's in that range. Well, it's interesting how most people do know that, yet why do the banks quote it as 3%? Here's an interesting experiment. Grab your mortgage or someone's mortgage and look at the back of the amortization schedule, and it'll show you very clearly how much interest you're paying. It's something called the triangle of debt. Now, it's a webinar, so we don't have too much time to get involved in this, but don't worry. Through some of your live presentations or other webinars, we will explain this because we love educating people, and that's one of our commitments we've done to the Legacy 222 membership. So here's some frequently asked questions. Why does it work? Well, there's two types of optimization. One that's an optimization of time, and the other that optimizes your time and provides an increase in your current cash flow. Now, there are not non-finance solutions that help you eliminate your debts the quickest way possible with no allowance for cash flow by using, say, the priority payoff method or the lowest payment just to get it off, or the JARS method. There's a lot out there. But then there's the finance solution. It's a planned optimization strategy that saves you time and provides you cash flow immediately. But you must qualify for this program. How does it work? Well, there's really two optimizations here. As we said, non-financed and financed. You must qualify for this. Frequently asked questions. Are you a lending company? No. Coach for Cash Flow is strictly a consulting service with a focus on helping clients to optimize an emergency fund, build wealth, and eliminate debt. Are you in the debt reduction business? No, that's not what we do. Most debt reduction services affect your credit in a negative way. If you're successful in a debt proposal, the credit rating will normally still be around for 3 years, and you'll be left with another 7. Is this a form of credit counseling? No, we're not credit counseling. We want to help people help themselves. Will it affect my credit score in a negative way? No, it's actually going to increase your credit score. So a lot of people say, well, what about the lowest rate? You know, is it a low rate mortgage of 3 to 4%? Well, as we mentioned before in the triangle of debt, people don't realize they're actually paying 67 to 75% of their monthly payments is going towards interest. Our program focuses on all debt, remember? On the least amount of interest debt. And this enables you to get out of debt quickly and focus on building wealth. We build wealth. Where does your money come from? It comes from major banks and trust companies and the major people in the broker and bank network that provides it all nationwide. we've got all the top 5 and many more. So a lot of people say, why can the bank not do this for me? Well, it's not the bank's main activity, but if you remember, we work with all the top banks. We're okay with that. But as long as you're a customer without a plan, the bank will not give you a plan, just loans. By having a clear, objective plan, you can get out of debt years sooner and build wealth. We work with the bank, and we're backed by a customized plan for you because guess what, folks? It is your job. It's your retirement, and it's your lifestyle. Now, what happens if rates go up? Will I pay more? Don't worry, we got you covered. The Coach for Cash Flow approach enables you to focus on the most important aspect of debt, the principal. If rates rise and your debts are smaller, then you only pay the interest on what you owe. This enables you to control your cash flow, build the wealth for you, not lenders or creditors. Again, more cash for you. So why the Coach for Cash Flow approach makes sense? All debts are treated the same. Number 2, time must work for you and not the lender. Number 3, it's a systematic, simultaneous, and sustainable approach. It's systematic because we have a system and over 5,000 people have done this. It's simultaneous because we attack all of your debts at the same time. And it's sustainable because we're not asking you to get a new job. We're not asking you to cut back on those lattes. But you must utilize and allocate more money to your current emergency fund, towards your long-term asset wealth building, while eliminating debt and more cash for you. Not bad. Here's a summary to convict. Did we increase this person's cash flow? $1,000 a month. All you got to do is fill a simple intake form. They'll take it 5 to 10 minutes, and let us find out for you how much cash flow we can increase for you per month with no pain, no sacrifice. Is it more efficient debt repayment? Yes. We reduced their total timeline to being debt-free by 10.2 years. More money available for retirement? Yes. Using money that's going towards lenders and creditors and everyone else, no new money, we can fund your retirement. More money for your lifestyle and an emergency fund. Cash for you, for this client, over $1,000 a month. So our challenge, let us prepare a Coach for Cash Flow analysis with no upfront cost. Speak to Legacy 222 call or click on the link. It'll bring you right to Legacy home on the panel where you can fill out this form. We'll walk you through your numbers through a group session just like this, simple and convenient from your house at one of your live sessions right across Canada. We're going to present you a summary using the dollars you're already spending to get you mortgage and debt for a year sooner without spending more money. Your challenge, we can show you how to get out of debt sooner without spending more money per month. You'll be asked to move forward and see if you can fully qualify. When we review the Coach for Cash Flow analysis, and like most people, you're satisfied and accept our findings, we want you to move forward, but we want you to support our exclusive introduction or referral opportunity that's only done through Legacy 222. And with it, you've got great savings to this great program. But more than that, you can then buy that hot tub. And yes, we'll tell you in one webinar how to make it tax deductible. And that vacation. And yes, that sports car. Why? We all know you deserve it. So I want to thank you. I want to thank Legacy 222 and the leadership. Fill out the short form on the link below. See how much cash we can free up for you. And let us do the rest.